Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl Star, and you saw the thumbnail. We're here to talk about how Angel Reese just ethered the Chicago Sky front office. Let's get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up? As y'all know, this is a pre-recorded video, but y'all know when y'all come in, what are you supposed to do? Hit that like button. Come on now, hit the like button, hit the share button. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already done so. If you haven't done so, what are you doing? Like, come on now. Um, we are so excited because we surpassed the 700 goal that we had. And I think we're up to like 700 and let me just take a look, see how many subscribers we got. We got 776 subscribers. So let's give ourselves a hand clap with that. Um Here we go. But anyway, really excited, really excited to have so many new subscribers. You guys have really been liking the content, watching the content, commenting. That's one thing I do love. So please comment down below. I'll give you guys a question to answer, but also I just like any types of comments, however you felt about the content. If you troll, I might troll you back, or I may just ignore you, or I may just block if you get too crazy. But any of my followers that have any thoughts about the video, or sometimes you guys fill in gaps for me, so that would be great. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's see, what do I want to listen to today? We'll do that. Actually, I feel like, no, I need something a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just have that. But anyway, make sure it's not too loud. Okay, hopefully that's good. I feel like I need a little bit more energy for this live. I mean, not this live, but this video, because we're talking about. Now, first of all, let me show y'all this video. This is the video I recorded. Let's see when it said I did this. It was a few weeks ago. Yeah, when did I put this up? YouTube, you ain't gonna tell me? YouTube ain't telling me when I did this. Hold on, let me look at the description. Oh, okay, August 13th. So I recorded this video August 13th, damn near a month ago. And I want y'all to take a look take a look at what I said, and then that's gonna transition into Angel's article. Angel's article, the article that Julia Poe of the Chicago Tribune put out, but it was an interview of Angel Reese. So anyway, let me play this for y'all.
Can you play that again?
Here we go. All right, y'all please listen to this video. And I feel like either Angel watches my show, either she watches the show, or her and I we just spoke to each other telepathically. Either way, what she did today is crazy. Okay, just watch this video. Just watch this video. Okay. Remember, August 13th when I made this. Just so you know. Be honest. At first, I was like, I want Angel to stick it out. I want, her to be a leader because I know she's a leader. I know she's probably one of the best leaders, and I mean this in the WNBA, period. So I'm like, I want her to lead this team. It's hard, but let's just push it through. But I think once Angel got hurt, and she's really hurt. Like, so somebody came in here saying, "Oh, you saying she fake an injury?" No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Angel is really hurt. And I believe that Angel would put herself through more pain if she saw that this team was serious about winning. But I think she's seen this team. Jeff P ain't serious about winning. Tyler Marsh ain't serious about winning. He don't know what he doing. He don't know how to encourage a team or get a team to really believe in him for real. Because even all the beginning of the season, Tyler Marsh wasn't getting no technical fouls. Now the season is a wash. Now he want to get techs. Like, get out of here. You lame. You're lame. You don't know how to scheme. You don't know how to motivate. You don't know your personnel. You don't even believe in the personnel that you got, but you believed in Courtney Vandersloot, a 36-year-old bench player at this point in her career. You don't believe in Angel Reese, a 2-time All-Star, but you believe in Rachel Banham. She's the heart and soul. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's why I'm not trying to hear nothing that Carly Bell is saying, all these niggas. Shut the F up. We just got to we do not got to get used to nothing. Tyler Marsh, if Angel stays on this team, Tyler Marsh and Jeff P need to go. There are plenty of coaches that want to coach Angel Reese. There are plenty of GMs that would love to come to Chicago and build a team around Angel Reese. And if I'm Angel this offseason, if these don't make no moves, no real moves to win, and I don't care who you got to trade. I would prefer for them not to trade Kamilla, but if you got to trade, I don't care. I want a real team. If they don't do that this fall, Angel's got to get out of here. Angel's got to get out of here. Okay, so I'm back. Now listen, guys. Again, I don't know if Angel watched my show. I don't know if she just heard my thoughts telepathically. But we gonna get into this article, and y'all gonna see Angel said she's doing exactly what I told her to do. I said this offseason she needed to put her foot down, because if she did not, because I said she needed to put her foot down, that if they didn't build a team around her, she was going to be out of here. So, and I'm trying to get us some music, guys. I think I'm just gonna put on. Yeah, we'll just have this in background. So anyway, I thought I was gonna do something upbeat, but well, let me see. Maybe I can do it. Hold on. Yeah, this is my yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay, so anyway, Angel did exactly what I said she needed to do. I said, Angel, this off season, you need to let it be known either build a team around me or I'm out. Period. Build a team around me or I'm out. And we're going to see in this article, that's exactly what she did. So let's transition over to this article so y'all can see. Let me screen share. And I'm not going to be here. It's not going to be a super long video. We really just going to go through the article, talk about that, because I got to show. Well, this is pre-recorded, so never mind. But let me see here. All right, we got it up. Y'all can see it, but y'all can't see me. Y'all can see it now. You can see me. Let me see if I scroll down. Can y'all see the text clearly? Yeah, it's cut off, so I can't do it like that. Let me see. No, that makes it worse. And can't read that. We're gonna have to just do the bottom view so y'all can see. Bam. All right, so we're gonna read this article, so y'all gotta bear with me because I'm reacting to the article, right? So it starts. Few players. Oh, is that the beginning of the article? Yeah, this is the beginning of the article. Okay. Few players are more fixated on the upcoming WNBA free agency cycle than Angel Reese. More than 100 players will enter free agency this winter as the tumult of a two-team expansion draft and a new collective bargaining agreement promises an offseason of league-wide upheaval. Those players include 21 of this year's 24 All-Star selections. Reese is not one of the anticipated free agents. The Sky Forward is 5 games away from finishing the second season of her rookie contract, a 3-year agreement with the team option that all but guarantees to keep her in Chicago through 2027. But that doesn't mean she's content to spend the upcoming offseason on the sideline. In the final dregs of a second consecutive losing season, with a 9-30 record entering Wednesday night's home game against the Connecticut Sun, the Sky's leading scorer is making her voice heard within the front office. And this is now Angel speaking. I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year, Reese told the Tribune. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best. And however I can help to get the best here, that's what I'm going to do this offseason. So it's going to be very, very important this offseason to make sure we attract the best of the best, because we can't settle for what we have this year. So let's just stop there. I'm going to make myself bigger too. Shots fired. There's so much in this paragraph. She starts off, she says, I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. Who did it? You said we did. You mean what Jeff P did? What this man did? Let me show y'all. What's his name? Jeff. I just call him Jeff P because I can't pronounce his last name. I don't care to pronounce his dumbass last name. Look at this idiot. Complete and total idiot. Okay, yeah. Here, this is who Jeff P is. This is the Chicago Sky's GM. So this idiot. This is who she's talking to. But anyway, she said, I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. Now, how many times have I sat up here before y'all and said how the Chicago Sky roster without Angel Reese literally looks like a junior varsity basketball team? Junior varsity. They're supposed to be the pros. WNBA is supposed to be the best of the best. Better than overseas. It's supposed to be the best of the best women basketball players in the world. But yet, when a team is missing one player, the rest of the roster is looking like junior varsity. Not even high school varsity, not college, but junior varsity. I'm willing and wanting to play with the best. And however I can help get the best here, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be very important this offseason to make sure we attract the best of the best, because we can't settle for what we have this year. That is Angel's way of saying this roster is garbage. Sorry to Kia Nurse. Sorry to Michaela Onyemrede. Sorry to Maddie Westbeld and Haley Van Leet and Rachel Bannum and Ariel Atkins. And who else we thinking? Kamilla, but I'm leaving Kamilla out because actually let me leave. I'm gonna leave Ariel out too, because although Ariel has been inconsistent, I don't think it's her fault. I think it's Tyler Marsh's fault. But anyway, the roster that they have this year was Elizabeth Williams. The roster that the Chicago Sky had this year is disgusting. And I'm glad that the Barbie put her hammer down and let these know that what they pulled this year, that little stunt they pulled this year, was unacceptable. But as we keep reading, switch back to here. As we keep reading, because it gets better, guys. It gets better. Throughout her tenure in Chicago, Reese has been consistent about her buy-in with the Sky. When the team missed playoffs in 2024 and fired first-year coach Reese and Weatherspoon, with whom Reese maintains a strong relationship, she voiced frustration, yet maintains her commitment to building a long-term future in Chicago. She bought a house in Lamont last offseason and helped renovate custom courts at Oakwood Beach. And when faced with criticism of the Sky's training facilities and overall investment, Reese often shrugged off questions with the same response: "I just want to hoop." Okay, so she's saying when they did all of that BS, when they fired Teresa Weatherspoon, right, that really angered Angel, because clearly Angel and Teresa Weatherspoon are very close. I can go pull up on my X a video of those two after, I think it was the game that they played the New York Liberty, how tightly she hugged Teaspoon. And she speaks about Teaspoon a lot. She says Teaspoon always texts her and sends her encouraging messages. Teaspoon and her other mentor, Lisa Leslie. But letting it be known that in that article that she was not happy with them firing Teaspoon at all. But yet she handled it with grace. When people were asking her all the questions about how the practice facility and all this stuff, she was like, listen, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to distract. I just want to keep this thing about hoops. But she letting you know, that was a setup to let you know, yeah, it was about just playing hoops. But once I woke up to the stunt that y'all pulled, it's not just about playing hoops anymore. It's not. And I'm see if I can find this video, y'all, of her hugging Teaspoon. If not, I know I bookmarked it, but it was a couple. I done bookmarked so much shite. So it may be like 100 videos back. All right, I'm going to scroll for 10 more seconds. If I don't find it, I'm giving up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, come on, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's not here for me. I don't know. I probably passed it or something, because I don't remember it being this damn far back. So I probably, I definitely passed it, but whatever. So I couldn't find it, y'all. But Just believe me. You can search on Twitter, Angel Reese hugging teaspoon. I'm sure it'll pop up. Honestly, I'm telling y'all to do it. Let me see if it'll pop up. Angel Reese hugging teaspoon. Let me see what happens. Oh yeah, here we go. I knew it would be here. See, I took my own advice. Take your own advice. I'm just living life like I lived twice. Okay, hold on. Here you go. Just so y'all can know, look at how tightly these women are hugging each other. Let's click on the video.
The Liberty and Barclays Center. Thank you for attending tonight's game. Please travel carefully and arrive home safely. Good night, everyone.
Straight up. Literally hugged each other for like 25 years. Okay, just hugging each other, just loving each other. They literally hugged for, it felt like 30 seconds. Then they stared into each other's eyes, then hugged again. So anyway, it's clear how much Angel loves Teaspoon. Like, absolutely loves and adored her, and was very pissed when they fired her, but was just trying to move along with the franchise, grow along with the franchise, roll with the, as they say, roll with the punches. All right, she's trying to roll with the punches, right? But at the end of this season, she's beginning to take a more pragmatic and conditional stance. Woo! And let me put that back on the big screen so y'all can read it. That's woo. This was straight up ether. This was straight up ether mode. Nas ether mode obliterated. Like Nas obliterated Jay-Z. Angel obliterated the Chicago Sky front office, aka Jeff P. But at the end of the season, she's beginning to take a more pragmatic and conditional stance toward her future with the Sky. I am very vocal about what we need and what I want. Reese said, I like to be here for my career, but if things don't pan out, obviously I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me. But while I am here, I'm going to try to stay open-minded about what I have here and maximize that as much as I can. That shows leadership. Because y'all remember when I showed y'all in the short, I was like, originally, I'm like, okay, Angel, like, because that was at the time where I didn't know if Angel was going to be shut down for the season. And she was tweeting a lot of like subliminals, like shots at the front office, like I gotta do what's best for me. She was putting like the happy sad tears under people's posts that was getting traded, almost like a must be nice, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, I think Angel may be done. And I was like, I feel like if she can play, because at that time I didn't know how serious the back injury is. Like I knew it was serious because she missed so many games, but what I'm saying is I didn't know if she was going to be out for the rest of the season or she was going to come back. And I was saying, originally I was like, I want you to just, if you can play it out. The roster sucks, we know that, but just play it out and be a leader, and then that's it. But then I said, I changed my mind though, and I was like, hell no. Like if you hurt and it's like you could play, but it was my sense was like, come back for what? You know what I'm saying? That was my mindset. I had switched from just stick it out to come back for what? These people have totally disrespected you. And if you're really, and then if your injury is something where it's like you really should not be playing or you need to sit out the rest of the season, then hell no, do not come back. Because, some players play through injury all the time. But I was saying if Angel, like even if she could play through it, I didn't care if she came back, because I was like, they don't deserve for her to come back. And come back for what? I already knew they wasn't making playoffs, but yet the leader that she is, she still came back, still playing with this roster. As she said, staying open-minded and maximizing what she has, right? Reese has no trouble coming up with ideas for how to improve the sky and sharing them with anyone in authority, from General Manager Jeff Pagliocca to owner Michael Alter. So this means she has talked directly to not only Jeff P, but she's talked directly to the owner, Michael Alter. She wants expanded office spaces and training facilities to give the organization a more comparable work environment to competitors around the league. She wants a more dynamic style of play on the court. Whoa! Angel's not playing with these fools. She said she wants... where was I at? She wants a more dynamic style of play on the court. AKA, start scheming plays up. I am the best. First of all, let me show y'all this stat so y'all know I'm not capping. Because I'm pretty sure I bookmarked it on Twitter. I bookmark a lot of stuff, but I'm pretty sure I just bookmarked it, so it shouldn't be that far behind. Because this is crazy. Let me see. Where is it at? Don't worry, y'all. It's gonna pop right up because I just bookmarked it. Where is it at? Come on, I just bookmarked. I know I did. Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. This is, y'all know how much I love I Talk Hoops. So I've shared their content all the time on here. And you can clearly see their, make sure, you can see their ad name. So follow them on Twitter. But anyway, no front court player generates scoring opportunities for themselves at the rate of Angel Reese. According to Synergy Sports, 42% of Reese's shot attempts this season come from isolation plays, offensive rebound putbacks, and transition points. Y'all remember when Dummies was saying she can't play ISO ball? Meanwhile, that's how she gets most of her points, ISO ball. But anyway, by comparison, other front court players, Alyssa Thomas, 30%, De'Erica Hamby, 29.9%, Kamilla Cardoso on her very same team, 23.7%, Angel Wilson, the running MVP, 22%, Aaliyah Boston, who's one of the best centers in the league, 20.1%, Neko Ogumake, 18%, and Nafisa Collier, 14.4%, show a clear gap. Reese leads all front court players in points off both isolation plays and offensive rebounds, and she ranks amongst the top 10 in transition scoring, highlighting how much of her production comes from her generating her own opportunities. So it's clear why she said, I want more dynamic play on the court. I want a more dynamic style of play on the court. She wants the Sky to establish a more cohesive identity regardless of personnel, and she wants shots at Tyler Marsh. She wants Coach Tyler Marsh to coach players harder. If she's saying I want him to coach harder, what does that mean? He's not coaching hard. He's soft. As I said in the short, he don't know what he doing. He don't know how to motivate players. It is clear, Angel, just like we could see, she can see it as well. And she's saying clearly, he's not doing his job. The play style is whack. I'm having to create every single shot I make. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson and Fee are at 20% on ISO or 14% on ISO plays, but I'm at 44%. I shouldn't have to get every single score out the mud. But that also shows why Angel should really be in. If her team didn't suck, she really should be MVP. And she should be the most improved player. Because this shit that Angel is doing this year, she was not doing that last year. Her historic tear that she was on this year is because of her. because of her work that she put in the offseason with Lisa Leslie, Unrivaled. It had nothing to do with Tyler Marsh or Jeff P. Tyler Marsh did not even believe in her. Jeff P did not believe in her. They said the offense was supposed to run through Courtney Vandersloot and Kamilla Cardoso. Tyler Marsh at the beginning of the season was saying, when the people were asking, why isn't Angel more involved in the offense? You know what his response was? We want to get everybody involved in the offense. Let's keep reading. But more than anything else this winter, Reese wants the Sky to get the roster right in free agency. The front office never has been timid since Pagliocca took over as GM. He traded Kalia Copper to get the number 3 draft pick in 2024, then sent out the number 3 pick in 2025 to acquire Ariel Atkins, which was questionable. And I like Ariel Atkins, but it was like, did you really need to send the number 3 pick when you could have got Sonia Citron and then just got Ariel Atkins the next year? The phones at Saks Recreation Center are some of the most active in the league. Still, that activity has yet to be rewarded with on-court success. Pagliocca had a vision for the 2025 team, a group that could sling 3-pointers and play up-tempo offense while running through Angel Reese. That's a lie. You see how she lying? Talking about running through Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso on both ends of the court. Bullshit. But the concept crumbled almost immediately before being thrown completely off track with Courtney Vandersloot's season-ending injury. Y'all know we already talked about that injury and how if Courtney Vandersloot didn't get injured, Angel Reese stats this year would be so bad. Her offensive stats would be so bad this year if Courtney Vandersloot stayed healthy. Y'all go back and look how Angel looked before Courtney Vandersloot went out. Please go back and look. They had Angel Reese doing nothing but setting screens and playing defense. It says, okay, I already read that. It says, sure, the Sky, where we at? Sure, the Sky are young, and sure, they suffered several major blows due to injury throughout the year. But Reese pointed to the first-year Golden State Valkyries, who are 6th in league standings despite building their roster primarily through the expansion draft, as a comparison point for how the Sky have underperformed this year. And I'm glad she said that. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. How can a team who was just formed, who just built their roster off of backups, and more backups, lost their best player in Kayla Thornton, who was all-star this year, lost their best player, and they're still going to be in playoffs. This is why I said the Chicago Sky made a mistake. We should have picked Natalie Nakase, who is the head coach of the Golden State Valkyries, because she clearly knows what she's doing, opposed to Tyler Marsh. This is Angel saying it ain't got to do. We should be more competitive. Even though our roster is not great, the fact that we have only won 9 games this year is sick. It's sick. Watching Golden State, no offense, but I don't think they're more talented than us on paper. They not. They don't have an Angel Reese over there. They don't have Kamilla Cardoso. Ariel Atkins is better than all their guards they got over there. But they play hard as hell. So starting at the top, we've got to find an identity of what we're going to be next year and then roll with the punches of what we can get. Saying we need to establish it as soon as they play the last game. And honestly, Jeff P, you should be ahead of it. The identity is building a team around Angel Mother effing Reese. That's the identity of this team. We're going to play inside out. That's our identity. We're going to also have combo guards that they can hit the three here. They can hit the mid range. They can also, but don't worry. Angel will get into specifically what she wants. I'm glad Angel did this because I was going to do a show. I wanted to do a show on how they built the team incorrectly, but this is what a team that's built correctly around Angel Reese should look like. But she told us, she said, the Sky front office has targeted Atkins, Vandersloot, and Rachel Bannum as three veterans to potentially bring back through free agency, right? Oh, God. No. This cannot happen. Courtney Vandersloot cannot come back. Bannum, I'm fine with off the bench. Ariel Atkins, I'm good with because I think Ariel Atkins is a good combo guard for Angel Reese. Haley Van Leeds and Maddie Westbell remain under contract alongside Reese and Cardoso. Although the rookies could be dealt in trades, I would trade them if you can get good compensation for them. Move who you gotta move. The 2026 roster also will include the addition of 2025 draft pick Asia Sivka, who sat out this season. That's another thing. Why would you draft a player that has the opportunity to sit out and then chose to sit out? But we also do have a lottery pick. We have I found that out the other day. So the Chicago Sky will be getting one of the lottery picks. They will be in line to get Olivia Miles, AZ Fudd, or her name is Lauren something, who's projected to go number 1. What's her name? You know what? I'm not even going to, because I'm going to do a video. Don't jump right. But anyway, that accounts for potentially 9 roster spots, yet Reese anticipates a substantial overhaul this winter. She believes there are only 2 guarantees on the 2026 roster, herself and Cardoso. But she's basically saying, keep me, keep Kamilla, everybody else see ya. She's not even saying Atkins got to come back. That's kind of crazy. But she said the guarantees. Oh, no. Okay, it says there are only 2 guarantees. Atkins is a free agency, so she's not a guarantee. Okay. Between the expansion draft and free agency, the rest of the group is unknown. Reese identified free agency needs across the roster. This is where she gets into, this is what I feel like I need. She said she needs a backup post and a fleet of shooting guards who can get downhill and shoot 3-pointers more efficiently than this year's backcourt. Shots at Kia Nurse, shots at Rachel Bannum, and honestly kind of shots at Ariel Atkins, because Ariel doesn't really drive to the hole at all. Like, she's not really a get downhill type of player. She's more of like a mid-range 3-point shooter type. But her main concern surrounds the point guard position. That's what the Chicago Sky really need. They need a point guard. Vandersloot's absence this season exposed weaknesses across the Sky's roster. The team lacks players who can attack, split the seams of the defense while moving downhill. Guards such as Bannum, Van Leeth, and Kia Nurse have been out of position and out of their depth during emergency stints at point guard. As a result, the Sky have relied heavily on Reese to handle the ball as a point forward. While praising Vandersloot's abilities and leadership, Reese balked at the prospect. Woo! And let's look at what she said. Reese balked. Let's look at what balked means. Balked definition. It said balked means to hesitate or be unwilling to accept an idea or undertaking. So Reese is unwilling to accept that building a roster around Courtney Vandersloot, who is attempting to return from her ACL at 36, basically saying, we're not building a team around Courtney Vandersloot like y'all pulled this year. We should have never built a team around her, but we damn sure ain't building a team around her coming back from an ACL tear at 36. And she doesn't believe, backup options such as Bannum or Van Leeth are better prepared to carry the mantle on a playoff team. Damn. As brutal, but as honest. They're not. Van Leeth, I'm not even sure she should be in the league right now. I feel like she should have sat out like Flaujae. And Bannum is a good teammate, but she is a bench 3-point specialist. She stepped up this year for her team to play that point guard position, but that's not her position. Here's Angel. We can't rely on Courtney to come back at the age she's at. She old as fuck. Reese said, I know she'll be a great asset for us, but we can't rely on that. We need someone probably a little younger. Not probably. We need someone younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game, is willing to compete for a championship, and has done it before. I'm going to get into y'all. I got the perfect candidate. To bring in here. Because you can clearly see she doesn't want a rookie point guard. She does not want a rookie point guard. She wants somebody that's seasoned. She said a little younger. So Courtney is 36. So she's like, I'm willing to take somebody in their 30s, late 20s. I know exactly who the Sky should get. But don't worry, I'm gonna do a video. I'm not gonna tell you. If the Sky are going to land a star in free agency, Reese is hoping for a facilitator who can elevate the offense at 3 levels, okay? But the Sky still haven't shaken one lingering question. Even if they identify the correct talent in free agency, how can they persuade players to come to Chicago? The Sky haven't landed a major free agent since 2022 when they signed Emma Mieseman after she took a 2-season break from the WNBA, which is crazy. So it's like y'all only got her because she was just desperate to come back. Most of the team's history has been defined by departure of players from Sylvia Fowles, Elena Del Don to Vandersloot and Copper. This pattern often is attributed to the Sky's lack of spending in comparison with league giants such as the New York Liberty and the Las Vegas Aces. Improvements such as a new training facility, which is expected to be open in Bedford Park next spring, could begin to amend their reputation, and Reese promises to be on the campaign trail the moment the season ends. Basically, she's saying, I'm going to do my part. And I'm going to get players in here. But you got to open up your pocketbook, Jeff P., and pay them. Still, she had to admit her pitch to potential free agency sometimes feels like a tough sell. She's like, this is hard, bro, because don't nobody want to come here. So Chicago Sky have a terrible reputation. They have a horrible reputation. So nobody wants to come there willingly because they have a reputation of treating their players nasty, treating coaches nasty, not spending money. Your facilities are garbage. Like, it's a lot. So she's like, it's hard as hell to get people to come here. She said, we need great players, and I don't know what will attract that. Maybe the practice facility will attract that. We'll see. Damn. Angel, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get here. I don't know how I'm gonna get him here, but I'm gonna try my best. She gonna have to just do some campaigning and arrival and be like, listen, I'm Angel, baby. You are why they should come there. That you can't sell them on Jeff P. and whack ass Tyler Marsh and the practice facilities. What you can just sell them on is you. You are a champion. So that's what you need to sell people on. I'm a champion. I like you and think I can win a championship with you. Will you come here? I'll make sure that you're taken care of. But the priority is being able to convince free agents that this is an organization that is going in the right direction. Honestly, it would be a leap of faith for a great player to come here and show that this is something that they want to be a part of, and we can bring that championship mentality. That's what I'm saying. If the free agents are going to come here, they've got to know that we're going, especially when you bring in hot free agency vets, they want to win championships. So in order to attract them, the front office is going to have to show that we are serious about winning a championship here. Oh, all right. That's it. Wow. What? What a fantastic article. And honestly, y'all, I'm probably going to play it at the end, but I'm not going to stop sharing. But guys, Angel, don't worry. I'm going to help because I'm getting the videos out. I'm going to be putting out free agent targets for the Chicago Sky in the Dallas Wings. I'm going to be putting out draft content. Don't y'all worry. I got y'all. I got it on lock. I already been doing my research and my scouting. I got it on lock. It's going to be real fun. I can't wait to be dropping those videos. But anyways, guys, Angel let it be known. She sent kill shot. Let me see if I can, because I want y'all to have a full picture of this thumbnail. Did I download it? Bro, I didn't even download it because I'm dumb. Let me see if I can download it real fast. But Angel is not playing with these hoes. And who are the hoes? Jeff B, Michael Alter, Tyler Mars. She ain't playing with y'all. She said, fix it or I'm out. Simple as that. Fix it or I'm out. Because I'm not going to waste my career here putting my body, all the stress that Angel puts her body through, for the simple fact because she has to literally do everything on this team. Everything she has to do. Because y'all couldn't build a competent roster around her. Angel is leading her team, I think still, even with her sitting out like 9 games, which is crazy. Oh, shoot. Which is crazy, bruh. Angel is still leading her team in rebounds, points, and assists. I'm not 100% positive, but I'm about 90% positive. She is still leading her team in rebounds, points, and assists. And I think probably Atkins is the only person ahead of her when it comes to steals. So I want to get this thumbnail up here so y'all can see. Let me see if it'll come up. Okay, it's here. We're trying to build a plane while it's in the air. Build the plane while it's in the air. I said build the plane while it's in. Y'all know where I got that from? Y'all watch Martin pass the peas like we used to do. Hey, pass the peas like we used to do. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, but shots fired, baby. And the target is on you, Jeff P. It's on you. You wanted to put out that little bullshit article you put out early in the season. Oh, we need more from Angel. We need her to step up. I'm disappointed. Okay, so she stepped up. And what? What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna step up? Are you gonna step up, Jeff P? Because the roster you built this year was garbage. Not even remotely competitive. The coach that you hired, garbage. I don't know how else to say it. Garbage, not good. But you chose to hire him. Did you or did you not? You chose to hire him. Hey, where my background at? Oh, there you go. I'm like, what the hell? But you chose to hire him. You had 2 choices. Tyler Marsh, Natalie Nakase. Probably with some sexism in there. Chose the man. And the man was a mistake. And yet his team's 9-30. Natalie Nakase team is headed to the playoffs first year. With a bunch of backups. Coaching matters. But anyway. Jeff P, you're up. That's what I gotta say. You're up, Jeff P. Put out another article again and see what happened. Instead of running your mouth, how about you be a GM and fix this roster? But anyways, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Y'all saw my, that was my unfiltered, unadulterated reaction to that article. I'm glad Angel did exactly what I said she should do. Put your foot down. Build a team around me or I'm out. Because it's clear these other coaches want her. Cheryl Reeves, Minnesota Lynx, Natalie Nakase, Valkyries. I'm sure the Dallas Wings would love to have Angel Reese. And if Jeff P fires back and this shit starts getting messy, and if Angel requests a trade, yeah, I'm gonna be acting a fool for the Dallas Wings to get Angel Reese. I don't care who. Put it all in. Put all the chips in, Kurt. Put it all in. But anyway, Noel Quinn from Seattle, because NECA is aging. You know what I'm saying? Like NECA 36, 37. They need another 4 over there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams that would be signed up to get Angel Reese. So, balls in your court, Jeff P. and Tyler Marsh. Learn how to coach. You need to go do whatever training that Natalie did. You need to go do what she did. I know y'all both came from the Aces, but clearly she got some other training that you did not get. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. Please subscribe. And also, please donate to my Cash App, which is $Stargazer Sports. We are growing. I really appreciate that. Every penny helps. When y'all donate to my Cash App, helps me upgrade my systems and my software and everything like that. Thank y'all so much for your support. Please stay for the outro video so that you can see all of my social medias. But until next time, peace, guys.
In perspective, she has 2 3-pointers tonight. She had made 4 total for the season coming into tonight. Angel